Hello, guys. You are listening to the Mid-State League Weekly podcast, where we cover Harvest Preparatory School athletics. We give you scores, stats, updates, and keep you posted on all things Harvest Prep. And guys, we'll take you around the Mid-State League. Hello, my name is Willie Stimmich, and you're going to be with me for the next 20 minutes or so. Give us a follow on all social media, on Twitter at MSL Weekly, on Facebook.com/MSL Weekly. On Instagram at Willie Stimmich Photography. You'll drop me an email at infowillie@gmail.com. First segment, we talk all things Harvest Prep. Second segment, we give you scores around the league. And third segment, we'll finish strong at the rim and give you further announcements. Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're out there, shout out to Harvest Prep on this long road trip. Glad to have them back home, but they'll be playing Tuesday. So, good to have them back. Hey, this is a Sunday morning. Haven't been here for a while. Been out doing a lot of high school sports. So we're just going to wrap this thing up and just cover it all at one time, man. But with that being said, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to chop it up. This is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmich.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I've attended basketball games from coast to coast over the years as a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Okay, guys, we're back. This is the Mid-State League Weekly podcast. My name is Willie Stimmich, and here we go. We're just going to start out with Harvest Prep's first game on the road. I believe it was Blair Oaks. Don't know who that is, but the Falcons, something like that. And they come out with a 83-64 victory. Pretty good competition, pretty good game for Harvest Prep. The Warriors are quickly welcoming the Blair Oaks Falcons to this, I guess this is Joe Machen Grade 8 Classic. And this happened on Thursday. And the Warriors made sure the game was played at their speed, which is fast. Before Blair Oaks could get accustomed to Harvest Prep style, the margin was too much to come back from as the Warriors took them handily 83-64 at Fleming Fieldhouse. Early on, I thought the speed of the game overwhelmed us a bit, what Blair Oaks coach Rick Flick said, and we were missing some shots, and we typically don't miss just because we were trying to adjust to the speed of the game. It was 20-4 just 6 minutes into the game, with 15 of those points being scored from beyond the three-point arc. The threes never stopped falling for Harvest Prep, who made 19 of 37 from deep to break the Grade 8 Classic record for three-point shots made in a game. The previous mark was 13 by Jefferson City. This was back in 1998. I didn't see them shooting that well in our preparation, but I knew they had some guys that can really shoot, especially C.J. Anthony. This was what Coach Flick said. I knew he would shoot the ball well. I think some other guys stepped up and made some shots too. Anthony was 8 of 11 from the three-point arc to break the previous Grade 8 record of 6 threes made in a game, which 9 players shared. C.J. Anthony scored a game-high 26 points, while C.J. Anthony will have to share the record thanks to Sean Loham of Mount Lebanon, PA, matching the 8 made 3 points against Helenas. I guess that's what it is. CJ, second three-pointer, capped the 24 run to start the game. Blair Oaks recovered a bit by closing the gap 22-11 by the end of the first quarter. The Harvest Prep continued its three-point barrage with 7 in the second quarter to lead 49-26 at half. But the Warriors 12 threes compared to 6 two-pointers in the second half for Blair Oaks, and Harvest Prep actually went on to prevail in that game. Brandon Beavers sank the final first half threes from the top of the key. He made 3 threes on his way to 15 points. Raymond Robinson also drained a trio of threes in a 12-point performance. And so Hines made a pair of threes and scored 10 points. Andrew Tate did most of the damage inside the arc with a total of 12 points. And that's Harvest Prep. They went on that first game on this non-conference road competition. They actually defeated those guys. And some of the scores for Harvest Prep, like I said, So Hines had 10 points. Avante Duncan had 3. C.J. Anthony had 26. Brandon Beavers had 15. Andrew Tate had 12. Raymond Robinson had 12. Elijah Glenn had 5. I wasn't there, but I know Elijah can really put the ball in the hoop. With only 5 points. I don't know what happened. But he's a critical scorer for Harvest Prep. Yeah, but that was game one. The second game they played Harvest Prep edge Mount Lebanon in this Joe Machin Grade 8 Classic. 74-71. This was a pretty tight game. When Harvest Prep Warriors drew up their final play with 4:49 remaining in the game, they knew exactly who they was going to. They went to C.J. Anthony, who took 2 dribbles and a fadeaway shot from top of the key. He banked it in. He switched it in. And I don't know if he called bank or just called game, but whatever it was, he made it. And Harvest Prep prevailed in this game, 74-71. Some of the players, I think Hines had 11, Avante had 2, Duncan had 2, CJ had 14, Bryce Beavers had 3, Brandon Beavers had 10, Andrew Tate had 12, Raymond Robinson with 2, and Elijah Glenn showed up with 20 points in this game. And the first quarter was 16-15. This was a pretty tight game. It was 16-15 at the end of the first quarter. It was 18-15 the scoring. Harvest Prep outscored them in the second quarter, but it was 34-30. Mount Lebanon was leading at halftime. So, but Harvest Prep turned the Jets on and actually won that game. And then we go to game 3. They play Kettering Fairmont, and Kettering Fairmont wins this classic versus Harvest Prep 73-67. The Firebirds nearly lost in the first round of this tournament. 2 days later, they walked up the court with the trophy. The Firebirds of Kettering Fairmont never trailed after the first quarter, but in a nail-biting finish, they held off Harvest Prep 73-67 Saturday at Fleming Fieldhouse. Kettering Fairmont never trailed after Ryan Hall scored off a inbound pass with 13 seconds left in the first quarter, giving the Firebirds 18-17 lead. But Harvest Prep tied the game 20 early in the second quarter. But Kettering Fairmont, Andre O'Daniel's fadeaway baseline jumper put the Firebirds, back on top with 6:22 left in the first half. Harvest Prep would trail by 12 with 5 minutes to play. Got a trio of threes from Elijah Glenn in the fourth quarter, but Harvest Prep went on the 8-0 run, capped by a basket by Brandon Beavers with 27.9 seconds to cut the Fairmont lead to 69-67. But Fairmont went on to prevail as C.J. Anthony had a game-high 23 points for Harvest Prep, who's ranked number 1 in Ohio Division III by Prep Hoops Ohio. Elijah Glenn had 18 points so high and reached a double figures with 10 points. Harvest Prep was the third team to break the team's tournament 3-point field goal record Saturday. So they suffered a loss in this one. Don't know if they're going to see these guys again. But anyway, Saul Hines had 10. Avante had 3. C.J. Anthony had 23. Brandon Beavers with 2. Andrew Tate with 7. Raymond Robinson 4. Elijah Glenn with 18. At Kettering Fairmont, they led 18-17 at the end of the first quarter. And then they had 18. They scored 18 against Harvest Prep, 12 in the second quarter. But at halftime was 36-29. With Kettering on top, and it's, just to fight back from that, it's, kind of hard to do. It's always hard to try to catch up. You got a big lead like that, it takes more energy to try to catch up to take the lead. But anyway, that is what it is. What it is. This third game, Harvest Prep took on 21st Century, I believe this was. Is that what it was? Yeah, 21st Century. Never heard of that school, but they won 82-77. Avante had 2. C.J. Anthony was 27. Bryce Beaver was 6. Brandon B was 22. Andrew Tate with 14. Raymond Robinson with 2. And Elijah Glenn scored 9 points in this victory, 82-77. Then I think the final game was Michigan City Marquette Catholic, overcomes Harvest Prep in a competitive affair, 57-56. That was a tough loss, man. That's really a tough loss for Harvest Prep. But don't have the numbers on that one. But there you have it. This is a road trip. They did pretty good. I say they did pretty good, but this is a good competition, man. You play in teams outside your conference. Some of these teams you never heard of, but it's good competition. It just goes to show you how good you really are. You play non-conference teams that you can match up with to I guess to bring the best basketball out of you. I like non-conference teams, non-conference games. Because sometimes you play in the Mid-State League, man, you just run over these guys like practice. And you play teams in non-conference, you get to find out what you really made of. And I say Harvard Prep did pretty good. Those losses, that last loss was a tough loss. But it was a good competitive game. And that first game against Kettering Fairmont, they could have won that game. But, it's good competition, And you finally, you get ready for the stretch run coming down, it's like halftime now. Now you're coming down to the stretch run leading to February, March. March Madness is just right around the corner. So, you gotta, you gotta really focus and put your game on. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get ready for the second segment, but at the time we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmage.
How much pressure do you have to perform from day one?
There's no pressure. There's no pressure at all. I've been getting pressure since I was 10 years old. I'm doing something that I love to do. Let's play the game of basketball. Y'all like to watch me play basketball. It hasn't kicked in yet to what I'm getting myself into. I'm not going to guarantee no championship. I'll tell you that.
Back-to-back titles for 52 years.
I just hope that they accept me for who I am as a basketball player, and especially as a person. I know how to be a leader. It's just a long-term. I always tell y'all that this was one of the long-term dreams I always had. That's just playing in the NBA.
From St. Vincent St. Mary's High School, LeBron James.
Harvest Preparatory School, equipping students from preschool through grade 12 with a competitive, Christian, private education, offering a blended learning environment to meet the academic needs of all students. A participant of the College Credit Plus program, providing students with the opportunity to earn college credits while enrolled. We offer championship athletic programs for all grade levels, led by some of Central Ohio's top coaches. Our qualified faculty and staff are dedicated to teaching the mind by touching the heart. Boasting a proven track record of excellence for 30 years, Harvest Prep is dedicated to ensuring students fulfill the total plan of God for their lives. Our graduates have earned over $30 million in academic, merit-based, and athletic scholarships in the last decade. Our passion is your child's success. We are Harvest Prep. For more information, please visit harvestprep.org.
Hello guys, we're back. This is Miss State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimmich, and let's get right into it. So scores around the league. Let's start with Wellington. Saturday, December 22nd, Wellington took on Fisher Catholic. That's final score was 71-66. And then Friday, January the 4th, they took on Bishop Rosecrans, and Wellington defeated those guys 66-49. So that was a good week for Wellington. Fisher Catholic, Thursday, 27th of December, they took on Heath, and they defeated Heath 59-53. And then Friday, December 28th, they took on East Knox, and that final score was 52-45 in favor of Fisher Catholic. And then Fisher Catholic, January the 4th, Friday, January the 4th, they took on Millersport, and that final score was 64-37. So Fisher came out with 3 victories in his last couple of weeks. For Burn Union, Saturday, December 22nd, they defeated Grove City Christian 63-50. And then Friday, December 28th, they took on Federal Hockey, and they defeated those guys 47-36. And then Friday, January the 4th, they took on Fairfield Christian, and that final score was 57-34. Burn Union. So Burn Union actually won all 3 of their games this past couple of weeks. But Fairfield Christian, December 27th, Thursday, they took on Utica. That final score was 54-59. Utica defeating Fairfield Christian. And then Friday, January the 4th, they took on Burn Union, and that final score was 57-34 in favor of Burn Union. So Fairfield Christian ended up with 2 losses this past couple of weeks. Grove City Christian, Friday, December 28th, they took on Grandview. That final score was 76-48 in favor of Grandview, and Grove City Christian suffered a loss in that one. Saturday, December 29th, they took on Jonathan Alder. That score was 66-48 in favor of Jonathan Alder. They defeated Grove City Christian. And then Saturday, January the 5th, they took on, that was yesterday, they took on Miller, and Grove City Christian defeated those guys 72-47. So, you know, they kind of split it up in the last 2 weeks. So those are Grove City Christian's final scores. And then for Millersport, Friday, December 28th, they took on Madison Christian. That final score was Millersport 44. Madison Christian 50. So Millersport actually got defeated in that game. Then they took on Fisher Catholic Friday, January the 4th. And the final score was Fisher Catholic 64, Millersport 37. And then Saturday, January the 5th, they took on Granville Christian. And that final score was Granville Christian 54, Millersport 49. So Millersport didn't have a good week that week. They actually lost all 3 of those games in the past couple of weeks. Bishop Rosecrans, we have no update for them. There was nothing posted, so there's nothing to talk about when it comes to Bishop Rosecrans. I guess we'll take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to finish strong at the rim. We're going to wrap it up and, let you go on your way on this Sunday morning. This is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast. My name is Willie Stimmich.
When's the last time we played, though?
Whew, it's been a while. Gotta redeem myself now. It's time.
Oh, man, what better place?
Body. Body.
My mom passed away when I was young. So my dad had to raise my sister and I alone. He was a great player. He even tried out for Boston once. But he sacrificed his dream so I could live mine.
Good shot.
You remember what you told me? If I could beat you,
I can beat anybody.
He's the reason I wear number 11. I want to be the reason no one else will.
You want some more? I'll never give up, you know that.
I want to take time off my 40.
I want to be the athlete I was before my injury.
I want to get strong and stay strong.
I want to break my own record.
I want to qualify for state.
I just want to play.
I want to leap higher.
I want to get above the rim every time.
Only one team was uniquely qualified to help them get exactly what they wanted. The Nationwide Children's Sports Medicine Team. The leader for every student athlete.
Really want to know who Superman is?
All right, guys, we're back, and this is the Miss A League Weekly, and we're going to take you down to the close of this segment here. So here we go. Boys basketball standings as of the Miss A League Cardinal. Your overall standings are like this: Harvest Prep is 8-2. Wellington is 6-4. Fisher Catholic is 72. Burn Union 72. Rosecrans is 6-2. Fairfield Christian is 5-5. Grosse Ile Christian is 2-7, and Middleport is 2-8. And here are your conference standings. These are the ones that count. Harvest Prep is 4-0. Wellington is 4-1. Fisher Catholic is 3-2. Burn Union is 3-2. Rosecrans is 3-2. Fairfield Christian is 2-3. Grosse Ile Christian is 0-4, and Middleport is 0-5. Okay, guys, that's all we have for today. And just want to give a quick shout out to the guys that lead up this program. OHSAA Executive Director Jerry Snodgrass. Shout out to you. Director of Communication Tim Street. Shout out to you. Ohio Pro Sports Writers Association, which I'm a part of. So shout out to them, that association, for allowing me to bring a podcast to share light on the Mid-State League Cardinal. Give you updates on the Mid-State League Cardinal, however you want to put it. Harvest Prep Athletics, Mr. Dave Wolf, Coach Dave Dennis, shout out to you. All the social media partners who send me updates, Columbus Dispatch Sports, Mass Prep, This Week Sports, 10 TV Wall to Wall Sports, Game Bringer Magazine, and all the others. Thank you, listening orders, for tuning in. And if you missed any one of these shows, you can actually recap it on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, and Twitter. So with that being said, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you guys for listening this morning. This is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast, and I got two fingers up. You know what that means? That means peace. I'm out.